So Hunter is here with me again today, and today he's going to do a hawk on his stone. He brought his own stone with him. So now we're going to go for that black, and again you might need to mix a bit of water in it. Sometimes I find it's actually easier to use the bit that's in the lid because there isn't so much of it. Okay, so we're going to get the black onto the paintbrush. We're going to now look very carefully at where the black starts. It doesn't start until after this white bit, and it goes right back. And then you're going to do, you see his twinky hairdo? He's got this twinky hairdo. You've got to do his twinky hairdo as well. So, hang on, this bit. Okay. Can you see where I sketched it? Yeah, so you're going to put that all in. That's it. Lovely, cool hairdo. It's going to be the coolest hawk on the block. Now you'll also notice that once you've got his top bit on his head done, that you can draw that black line that comes down under his eye. So you've got the white bit, and then you've got the black line, and then you've got the orange, and we'll put the orange in afterwards, but we're doing the black now. Okay. I've just started working on my primrose and bluebells, so I've just sketched them all in, and I've just started to get the base colours in. So that's the one I'm working on. Oh yeah, good job. So that just stops, just like that, just stops there. You've got a couple more black bits here, which you can put in if you like to. They're coming right up here at the front.
And down there.
Yeah, and then it goes solid black all down here. And then we'll put the white back over the top of the black to get those little tick shapes. Look at the picture for reference, make sure you're doing it in the right places and you're happy with where it's going. It's got a couple of black ticks down here as well on the white. Okay, so now the next thing will be making some nice orange colour up to go onto his chest. Well, we're going to make, don't do it over there. There's no, his feathers don't go over there.
You said it was over there.
I did not say over there once. Does the line stop here? Yes, it does. So obviously his feathers wouldn't go over there. So just fill in all this area here, this triangle. Can you do it all in the black, please? That's it.
I can use
Then afterwards we're going to take the white and we'll fleck it back over the top of that.
I can use the other black. I can use the rest of the other black.
That's really good. Now what I did notice is that you didn't quite bring his headdress right down to the white on the top of his head. So we're going to just bring this a little bit further down here. Right, you see, you can start to see him coming along now. So what we're going to do now is, are we going to use this really bright gold to make the colour of his eyes?
Or that gold.
Or that gold. I think that would look a bit dull. I think this would look much cooler.
Bye, darling.
So I think we should get that on our brush and get it nice and creamy so that it, hang on, use this one, sweetheart, because it's a little bit finer, because it's quite a difficult, hang on, let me clean all the black off, otherwise you know what's going to happen? Get it black instead of gold. There you go. So let me put some of these away for a minute, because otherwise they're going to get in your way, aren't they? And then we're going to make up that colour for his gingery bits, haven't we? Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, because what's happening is that black's getting a little bit in there, so I'm going to just blot that a little bit. Let's get it really, let's get that really creamy, really creamy. Now put it again. Don't go crazy at it.
It's an accident.
Well, if you slow down, you won't have accidents, will you? That looks good, because that's going to shine. Okay, so we'll let that dry, and what we'll do is we'll just take our black again, and we'll just fix the bit where it went over, okay? So we take the black, make it all nice and pointy, and then we'll just try and...
Where did you get this from? Attic?
It was in the attic, but it was mine originally.
What are you taking it back?
Because, well... Grandma doesn't use them, does she? Right, so what happens in the middle of his eye? One black spot, very gently, right in the centre, please. That's it. One in the middle. Look at the picture. Look at the picture. One black spot. Perfect.
I'm shaking.
Now, he also has one black spot where his nostril is there. That's it. Perfect. Now, put that in the water. so it gets clean.
I thought you said we were going to...
Well, we're going to do the orange next. So the next thing we've got to do is we've got to make the orange colour. So now the problem is this isn't quite the right colour, is it? So we've got to do a bit of blending because I think this is a bit too...
Not really.
Poppy poo.
Not really.
And we want more orange in it, don't we? So we're going to actually take some orange. We're going to mix it with the colour. Let's try that colour. That is closer, isn't it? Look. Yeah.
Bit closer.
So what I want you to do, look at the way the feathers are going and then just paint it in feather by feather. So you get a nice feathery effect all right to the back of his head. So don't go any further than this line, but right to this line. Okay. If you want to add more orange, the orange is here. Okay.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm standing here watching you and helping you. Wow. Can I just show you already how good this looks? When you're close, you can't see. But when you move it further away...
It's almost nearly done.
Good. It's nearly done. I'll tell you what, we're also going to have to, once his eyes dry, we're going to put it on. Do you remember what we called the light in somebody's eye where it sparkles? Do you remember I told you? Can you remember what it's called?
Glory.
It's called a catch light.
Maybe if we finish before my mum gets here.
That would be cool, wouldn't it? We could even get it sprayed.
Could we do another one?
We could. We have got 2 more rocks. But I'm not a believer in rushing things. I'm a believer in doing them carefully. Yeah. Doing a really good job.
When the orange dries, I think I'll have to use the black to...
Oh, that's okay. We've got some black bits to put on. We've got some white bits to put on. But it's all layers, you see. We work in layers and layers and layers. But don't go where you're not supposed to go. So you can come right the way down here. You see, look, the orange comes all the way down.
And then stops.
And then it stops. He is very handsome. Now, I did notice that he then has orange. Look at him. He has orange this bit here. And then that comes down to about here, and then it goes back to the black again. So we'll have to put some more black on it. But you can paint it all orange, and then we'll put the black on it.
And then there's a bit more orange coming down from there in.
Well, look at the picture and you decide where it needs to go. Put it in.
Down there.
It does come a bit further down, yes. I think this whole bit here comes all the way down here. That's it. That's better.
Wait, is your nails still on?
Of course they're on.
I mean...
Your mum did a good job.
Yeah.
Well, they're not false nails. They are my own nails. As you mean the polish is still on, yes?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
She did a good job, your mum.
They're breaking a bit. No, look.
Yeah, no. Oh, the bottom, yes, they do need filling in at the bottom, but unfortunately that's just the way things are.
Yeah, it doesn't
when your
matter.
nails grow, it leaves a gap. So what we need to do is we need to take this a little bit higher, because you see the orange comes right up to his beautiful black feathers on his head. I'm going to turn the light on a little bit, I think. I know Grandma doesn't like the lights on.
No, she really doesn't.
But we can't see what we're doing for our art lesson if we can't have the lights on. Now, are there any black bits on that area? Have a look and see if you've got any little black bits. So, okay, so get your fine paintbrush, wash it off, get it nice and clean. Take the fine brush, go to your black. Here.
I've already got it there.
Yeah, well, but you might find that there's other little bits that you want to do. So take your fine brush in the black and just put a few, just have a real look at all the details. Look here, I'm going to bring it right close so you can have a look. See at all the little places that you just want to check that you've got it all in the right places. That you're happy with where it is and that you can put some details on. Does this come a little bit, does this black comes in down here all the way down, doesn't it? Yeah. And then he gets more black spots coming in on that white. They're sort of this way, aren't they?
Yeah.
Look, doop, 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 doop. But that's okay, because what we're going to do is we're then going to take the white colour.
I missed the bit down there.
Okay, well you do that bit down there, and then I'm going to get you the white colour, and we're then going to put all our white bits back in. Now we're going to take the white colour again, put some on there. Now you're going to take that, and you're going to very carefully make this clean between the black bits, so you don't, so it looks nice like this. Okay, then you're going to put, I think we've got a little bit more white coming in here than we've got. Look, you see, I think it's a bit whiter, isn't it? So put a bit more white there.
Yeah.
Definitely feathery. So now what we need to do is we need to take our...
It looks a bit like a cartoon.
Does it look like a cartoon?
Yeah, it looks like a cartoon hawk, look.
I think he looks like a real hawk. By the time we finished him, he's going to look like a real hawk. Now, what's going on at the back of his head here?
If it moves, it looks real.
We need a little bit more of this with a bit more of that goldy yellow in there. There we go. A bit of that maybe as well. It's very complex because feathers do all sorts of patterns and you can't always see all of it. But when we put the lacquer on, it's going to make it all come to life again. Use this brush. You're doing really fine stuff now. So this is our hawk. It's Hunter's hawk. He's looking really quite handsome. You've got a lovely little gold fleck in his eye with our little catch light to pop it out. We're just going to wait for it to dry off and then we're going to spray it with clear spray and it will bring out the colours and make it all shiny and gorgeous. And then Hunter's going to put his name right across the back of the rock.